Halloween freestyle about monsters stalking through the night. Halloween is the night of fright. Fear is what this night brings, along with many other things. Are you sure you are prepared? Tonight is not for the easily scared. Creatures from hell roam on this night, for tonight is the night of fright. Trick or treat, you say? You should not have waited until the end of the day. Tonight will lose your tricks and treats, for the monster needs to eat. You better not take this night lightly, or else you will truly learn what fright means. In ancient times, people feared this night, the night they greeted with fright. What they were so scared, you will soon see on All Hallows Eve. In between, never-endingly, lying on your bed, just like every other night. There's something that give full-grown men a fright. There's a black figure stalking in the night, and it won't go away until dark turns to light. It's the very thing that we all give up breathing. It's the latest toy. It's the werewolf being. It's so scary and it's breathing in the night. The creature jumps off and takes to flight. You can scream all you want to, but that won't scare. Too small for a dragon, but too large for a bear. Leave your lights turned on and turn up your favorite song. And there's a spitting rap, a cold night on craggy height. The witches make ready with their yearly flight. Old brooms removing, blackest cats chosen. When they fly tonight, there'll be no dozing. The man in the moon cringes and reels as the squadron ascends and hair-raising squeals, cursing and searching with wide-eyed stares for the first to be caught alone unawares. One night a year, that horrible team, it's free to wander on Halloween, free to wander through graveyards and homes, searching for eyes and toes and bones. 9 ingredients and all must be found, then drawn and quartered and carefully bound. For the larders are low, the potions and stews, the awful black broths, the green gooey brews. And so beware, little frogs, little newts, beware all you mortals, make little noise, for the night is long and the heyday is high. Eerie the witches remount and return to the sky with their treasures all bounded like bogus street nicks to a party up north. I hope you will not miss. My Halloween freestyle. On October nights are witches moon, spirits away and creatures croon as darkness falls and shadows grows. Haints and haunters fading to show. A dry bones rise up to join the fun. Clink and clacking as they run. A straggly scarecrow stride a boom rides beside her ghastly groom. And long before faint daylight comes, banshees beat upon their drums. Well, shivers creep along your spine. Wolves and witties wolf the time. Then ghosties in the woods so do soar, shrieking loudly with a roar. A caterwauling in the gloom, wailing at the witch's moon. With all the ghoulies guests now here, time to dine since dawn is near. Please pass the wild root, pass the cake. Please begin to let the tape. And now pale light creeps across the sky. Morning nines, 'tis time to fly. So with a whimper, not a bane, vampires bear his single fang. Pale zombies pass the graveyard gate with their clumsy, stumbly gait, and with a quiver and a moan. Howling dogs slink home alone. Your heart slows down within your chest. Beastie souls lie down to rest as spirit away, and creatures croon a big goodnight on one witch's moon. What must be wrong with my head? Never-ending Halloween freestyle, I said. There I go. No. You know you've seen it before. There's a Here I go. No. Here I go. No. I don't know what healing is meant to look like, but washing the smell of you from my hoodie feels like a good place to start. Here I go. No. Here I go. No. Here I go. I saw a shadow passing by, thinking it just a trick of the eye. I turned on the light, but no one was there, though I noticed a fragrance thick in the air, convinced all was well. I lay myself down, but then, without warning, came a frightening sound I could hear right beside me so crystal clear. Someone was was breathing right in my ear. I turned on the light and jumped out of my bed, and this time I was certain it was not in my head, but the quiet that followed seemed abnormally loud, and there in the doorway I saw a dark cloud. It floated right toward me as fast as could be, and then it just stopped quite suddenly, and there I could see an old woman's shape, dressed in a flowing black hooded cape. Slowly her eyes looked straight into mine. I felt locked in her stare for what seemed a long time, but then she just smiled a sick, toothless grin as she lapsed into a wild and swift twirling spin. I felt mesmerized by this terrible sight, unable to move, paralyzed with fright, a never-ending spit of rhymes, and then once again came that sweet, sickening smell. Perhaps I was smelling the doorway to hell. A sinister cackling filled up the room. She sounded like a murderous, malevolent loon. She reached out her hands with black claw-like nails, and then from her mouth came a torturous wail. Her spinning slowed down and came to a stop, just like a child's toy spinning top. And then she was gone. She just disappeared. But I sat there unmoving, still lost in a stark fear. And then I crawled back to bed and curled up by the light, grasping my Bible with all my might, praying with heartfelt concern that this monstrous spirit might make a return. I watched as the clock ticked along, night away, longing for the light of a brand new day, and over I relived what I'd seen, and then suddenly remembered it was Halloween Eve. On this night of spooks and gnomes, or swooning leaves and cringing crones, or of legends told from ear to ear of shrieking cats that grin and sneer over the hill and past a tree, a haunted house there said to be the chill and mist to pierce your soul, and whispering winds to keep you cold, had the whisper straight from hell to keep you safe from witchy spells. For though this night a devilish play, all who tread will rule the day. All Halloween Eve coming to mess. No, here I go. And when the days grow short and nights get cold, and autumn trees turn red and gold, move we may through sun-drenched days, amidst leaves and berries and bales of hay, in our hearts we feel the lure toward darkness shivers and veins not peer, while ghostly shadows creep slowly by, spying on witches and brooms that fly, icy fingers that grab their prey and do bad things till night turns to day. Heed this plea to stay inside, find covers and blankets and sheets to hide. Slowly this night will fade to day, and friends and monsters will crawl away. Once a year on this dark night we'll shake and shiver till morning light. Rhyme after rhyme, the corpse that walks in solemn line, the vampire stalks, finds blood to dine. The werewolf howls at the silver moon, his human form, and what's showing at noon. The mummy cries of pain and loss, he wraps that musty smell and moss. The witch that flies upon her broom, casting tears and spelling doom. The black cat scurries, hisses and claws, through the graveyard walks his paws. Damp darkness befalls as gray fox settles in. Frightening shadows lean rent within. Footsteps echo through the black, eerie night, with scrapings and rustlings, yet nothing in sight. Misty clouds floating across the dull moon, hurt, stopping feelings of horror and doom. Howling squeals pierce the smoggy air, my heart pounding harder in panicky fear. The faster and faster I try to race, my shaky weak legs won't keep up with the pace. A scary awful blood curdling scream. I feel so safe, I feel so faint as if in a dream. Ghostly eyes glowing in the bushes distant, getting closer and closer in an instant. Frozen stiff, I shut my eyes tight, holding my breath with all my might, then swishing past in the chilly breeze. Opening one eye, I suddenly breathe, finally putting my fears at ease. Oh, it's just trick-or-treaters on Halloween Eve, it seems. In the darkest woods I wandered one moonless stormy night. The tree limbs made me shiver, reaching out through lightning's light. The thunder rumbled its deep warning and spoke of dreadful things, for it was out on Halloween with all its dark heartbrings. My path led through the wood for miles, and eyeballs watched me travel. I could feel their wicked smiles while trying hard not to unravel. Would I live another hour, or would dark forces take me down with this traveler? Power did I hear hoofs beats on the ground above the thunder clapped, the lightning flashed, the tree limbs reached to slap at me. I heard the evil cackle while all my senses seemed dim. The rain was in my face now as the storm just seemed to grow, and I was lying on my back, and how I didn't know. The fear engulfed me with total being. I couldn't even speak, and all the evil I was seeing and served to make me weak. I jerked awake and saw beside me one frightened form. Somehow they both were now together in this awful storm. I looked at her beside me and said with my eyes quite wide, I don't feel like sleeping out. I think I'll go inside. Rhyme after rhyme. Beware of the kiss of the living dead. It will leave you wanting hunger delays. Once he's fed, the sooner starts the hunting. Daylight breaks and breathes the night as deadly sleep takes over, and when the moon renews its light, the corpse shell grows colder. A woman walking down the street, invitation to dinner. She never hears the silent feet that carry the deadly sinner. And as the veins sink down deep, the hunter takes his prey. He prays the Lord for her soul to keep. Then slowly backs away. Beware the kiss of the living dead. It will leave you wanting hunger delays once she's fed, but soon restarts to hunting. I never stop rapping my Halloween freestyle. Halloween night is not what it seems. The ghosting ghouls haunting your dreams. I will walk among the spooky old shacks, clenching my fists. I am ready for attack. A witch flies by on her broomstick, trying to steal my candle's wick, leaving me in the dark, hearing only the echo of bark. The wolves howl as the black cat prowl. Zombies rise from the ground. Buried graves cannot be found. These things may give you a fright, but it is only the beginning of Halloween night. Never ending rhyme after rhyme. What I'm about to tell you, you must keep it on the low. Vampires are dangerous, so don't tell them no. They're both beautiful and mysterious. Big veins dressed in black. Blood is what they want. Their unbelievable strength. They run so fast it's hard to escape. Your pain gives them pleasure. Remember this if you ever run into one, for you may be the next if you tell the rest. But no one heard the old gal make a word, sound, or no noise, and any Christian ever heard as she walked through the village once every moon to buy some few vitals and leave none too soon. Her purchases gripped in a dark burlap sack, which she owned forever and fit across her back. Townfolk would glance up from their eerie town shore, and hope this time they'd see her no more. Now a young girl called Maddie, a postal clerk's lass, sat curly and giddy as the young-haired and past. Unlike her townfolk, whose fear made them shy, she stood next to a mile marker and caught the hag's eyes. Go home, my plum lassie, you've nothing with me, spoke the old woman coarsely as she turned round the tree. But Maddie had studied about a reply and was soon to speak it when a trick caught her eye, for the old tree was rotten and hollow inside. Maddie thought the old woman crawled in it to hide, but with her eyes wide as saucer she peeked, caught curiously within. Two wrinkled arms grabbed her and she was not seen again. Never ending. I said, I'm back from the dead. My Halloween freestyle.